Oh, oh, Dog of Bay. I'm never gonna get over it. Oh, let's play a video game. Hello. Welcome to the Ultra Pancake stream. It's me. It's Ultra Pancake, again. Here for you to deliver the best Dog of Bay hits, the songs of the summer. God, why do all the songs of Dog of Bay slap so hard? Shit. Shit damn. Ugh. We're playing more AI the Somnium Files today. So, to review, I had to go back to my VOD from last week to remember all the stuff that happened, because I was like, what happened? What did I do in the... What? Okay, so the idol, the internet idol girl, told us that there's a secret organization named Nyaslosts. It's spelled bad, and they discovered a wavelength, a radio wavelength transmission from space that essentially that told them how to make a really good artificial intelligence. And then they did that. And then now they're trying to build and launch a satellite that will then send the artificial intelligence back out in like that same wavelength back out, broadcasted back out into space, so that the artificial intelligence can continue to travel and spread between planets and cover the whole solar system, I guess, for some reason. It wants to do that. And they are trying to kill the idol because she knows their secret that they're trying to do, and it's a big conspiracy. It's bigger than the Illuminati. It's bigger than the Freemasons. And so they're trying to kill the idol, and so they sent a bunch of mercenaries to try to kill her, and then they kidnapped her, and then they took her to a warehouse with a bunch of armed mercenaries guarding her. And so then we, and by we I mean us, Date, the special cyber psychic cop, and then Moma, a Yakuza boss, and then Ota, a 24-year-old loser, and Mizuki, a 12-year-old child that has the strength of 10 men. We went and we beat up all the mercenaries and rescued the idol. And they think that's where that's where we're at. Oh. Ooh. Welcome, One Mario Bro. We got a Yoshi cookie. The cookies. These are just like clip art cookies from that one clip art website that all the VTubers use. They do look like the ones that Yoshi eats in the Yoshi cookie. I'm mostly using them to cover that there's bobas in this milk tea, in this clip art milk tea, but I don't like bobas, so I don't drink those. I think that tapioca flavor is bad and I don't like it. So my milk tea is just plain with no bobas in it. Just milk and tea. Let's get some game audio in there. Pipe it in. Okay, so I believe where we left off, we had just finished an action-packed sequence where we somehow all defeated a bunch of mercenaries with automatic weapons. We managed, us 4 idiots, to just beat them somehow and save Iris. And I don't know what's gonna happen. Oh wait, actually, hold on. Hold on, wait, before we go any further, I did have something. Wait. I did have something that I wanted to... okay. I spent an amount of time before this stream because I had a revelation. And so I spent an amount of time okay. Please look at this image. Look at this image. This is Faba from Pokemon Sun and Moon. He works at the Aether Foundation for the lady with the weird hair and stuff. And this is Professor Turo from Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. He's the Violet one, where he's your deadbeat dad. Tell me this isn't exactly right. Look at this. Right? Like, it... Right? The math checks out. I've called in the experts. We've had the quantum computers calculating for hours. I think this math checks out. We said that Pewter, our man that works with us at Abyss and built the psychic mind meld machine, and then whom betrayed us for the sake of love, I guess. We said he looks like a Pokemon trainer, and it really is... It just makes so much sense. I spent an amount of time finally making this image, so I hope you guys enjoy it, because it's right. It's right and it's true. It's just correct. That's probably way too small to even bother having there, huh? Go away. Go away, stupid image. I just had to get that out. I had to get that out of my brain. I was like, oh my god. I just saw it and I couldn't unsee it. You know? It was one of those. Okay, I have been playing on the Switch, so now I need to remember that I'm now using an Xbox controller and that the confirm and cancel buttons are reversed. I need to remember this and not fuck up and hit the wrong buttons, please. I don't even know what these images are supposed to be showing us. It was just a lot of close-ups of some shit. Alright, I guess we ran here to the shrine after we shooted all those guys. Are you okay after we shooted all those guys?
I'm a lot better, actually. Sorry, by the way, for everything.
Let me know, chat, if the game audio is loud enough that you can hear the dialogue. During our escape, Iris got motion sickness. Decided to pull over at Ikume Shrine so she could rest. And she wouldn't hork in my car.
I never thanked you for saving me.
You should be thanking those three. Some bodyguard I am. I put you in danger.
That's not true. If it wasn't for you, I would have... Anyway, there's nothing else to say, but thank you.
Okay. Listen to her story?
Do you think the fruit of immortality really exists?
Excuse me? I don't remember what we had been talking to her about before we saved and quit last week, so I don't know. I didn't remember that we were talking about a fruit of immortality here. Alright.
Yeah.
I told you yesterday, I don't believe in that.
Oh yeah, I think she did when we were at the shrine with her before. I think she did tell us something like that.
I see.
But you do believe in parallel worlds and secret societies.
Because I experienced that in Iris' song.
This could be a negative side effect of the sync.
What, Date starting to be manipulated?
It's possible that you've been emotionally
Yeah.
compromised by Iris's morbid inner consciousness.
Emotionally.
Well, there is no point in discussing this.
There's
now.
not, Iba. I think if I were Iba, I would pop right out this idiot's head and solve this myself.
Looking at the iris again?
Oh, yeah. I can't see it well in the rain.
You must really like that flower.
Of course, we share the same name.
Iris, the rainbow goddess.
Yeah, that's what Uncle taught me.
The uncle can.
Perhaps it is not the flower itself that Iris likes.
Ooh, about Uncle.
I used to love Uncle.
So this uncle is her mother for an amount of time was dating some kind of ex-criminal and did not tell Iris that he was an ex-criminal, and he was hanging around real stepdad-like for a while until a guy busted into their house to try to shoot the ex-criminal and shot Iris's mom in the arm, presumably causing some kind of nerve damage that permanently damaged her use of her right arm, I think.
Not like romantically. I was 12 at the time, and Uncle was already in a relationship.
You mean with your mom?
Oh,
With
you
your
knew
man.
about that?
I've heard a lot. Like the Okonomiyaki incident?
Oh yeah, that weird picture where it looks like they're... where it looks like they have halos over their heads, like angels in a burning house or something. It's actually, them with cabbage... cooked cabbage pancakes on their head.
Yeah, the picture I drew.
It's a bit disturbing
Right.
when you don't know what it is.
We were always like that. We always acted silly and played around and stuff. I remember that in 6th grade, Uncle and I used to play hand games.
Oh, like your cat's cradle.
Like bratty cakes.
Not patty cake?
It's like patty cakes mixed with rock, paper, scissors.
Shit. Competitive patty cake?
Patty cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Pat it, poke it, fill it with fruit. Put it in the oven. Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Well, they actually managed to make it kind of rhyme. Cause who knows what the fuck that was in Japanese. That might have been just some absolute nonsense in Japanese. Like, impossible to translate, maybe. What was Unky's real name?
I only called him Uncle. Mama called him Falco.
Your mom was dating Falco? Damn, like from Star Fox?
Falco.
Oh shit, that's him!
Name?
That's the prisoner that Pewter let escape.
Sort of weird for a Japanese man. Oh, maybe he wasn't Japanese. I never found out where he was from.
Before he met me, he committed some terrible crime.
He was an assassin, so he probably killed somebody very significant.
It appears that Hitomi and the assassin number 89 were dating.
And he was like fun to hang out with because he seemed like a real drag to me.
What?
Now you have to take the penalty.
Also makes sense why Renju would know him.
Up, side to side, up, down, pinch.
Just pinch in the face of a horrible murderer.
89 is with Renju now. What the hell is going on here?
So this is a intertangled web of people who know people that do crimes.
I didn't keep my promise.
Your promise about what?
Promise?
Did you forget?
Yes.
I told you that I would tell you who my late night visitor was if you went on a date with me.
Oh my god, I figured we were just so far past that now. I figured we were a million years past that being relevant anymore, but yeah, I guess I would want to know that.
Oh, right.
And we went on a date, so guess I'll tell you now. Sunday at 2 a.m., I was visited by...
Alright, it's has a dot dot dot. Was it? So Seijima. Was it Renju? Or is she about to get interrupted and we're not gonna find out? Those are the three. Because I don't know that there's either that or it would be a fourth character that we don't know or haven't met yet. Because... yeah, I think... it seems like it's probably not Renju, because I think he was looking for her, like, whenever we went to Sunfish Pocket, when we didn't know where Iris was either, that Renju had come in looking for her. So it seems like it might be So Seijima. Everyone's ellipses.
Renju Okiura.
Okay, it was Renju. Alright.
What?
You knew we were looking for him, girl. So why you...
Really sick.
Well, yeah, he had run away from the hospital. I think all his bones are still broken.
Probably because of his injury. At the time, I had no idea what had happened to him. He was sweating buckets, and he came up to me with this begging look in his eyes. He said, "Come with me." He seemed really desperate. I couldn't say no. So I got into his rental car.
Okay, now if I'm Iris in this situation, where Renju is like clearly sick and injured, and he's like, "Come get in this car with me. I'll drive." I'd be like, Sir, I think you need to come in and I'll call an ambulance, because I would not. My reaction to that would be very different.
We went somewhere, I don't know where, some deserted building.
Okay.
Mr. Okiura got out of the car, then grabbed my hand. He tried to pull me inside.
Uh-huh.
I got scared. I pulled my hand away and ran.
She just ran the fuck away. Shit. So was she gone so long because she had to walk home? What did you do after you ran away?
Well, I didn't go home.
Yeah, because he would know that's where you would be, I guess.
Thought he might come back. I just walked around and went into a bunch of stores. Restaurants, coffee shops.
That makes sense.
Cafes. I was afraid that he would try to call me, so I turned off my phone.
And that's why we couldn't call her.
And then at night, around 7, I think.
Yeah, wait, she had been streaming really late. Like really, it was like 1 a.m. when she was streaming, so she disappeared in the middle of the night. So how far was the building? Like, how long were they driving? When did they get there? And then how long was she just... Because if they left her house at like 2 in the morning, and she was wandering around and just out and about until 7 p.m., that's like fucking... She hadn't slept.
I got a Nile message from Mizuki. I want to stay at your place. I met up with her and took her home. I thought having her around would comfort me. I don't know.
You know, that's fair, because not only is Renju her dad, Mizuki's dad, Mizuki also has the strength of 10 men. So that honestly would help. What happened to Renju?
I don't know.
Yeah, I guess you just ditched
I
him.
haven't seen him or spoken to him since.
Since you ran from the place, do you know where it was? Yeah, why didn't you snitch on him?
Mr. Okiura has done so much for me. He took care of me as a kid. He helped me at Lemniscate. I wanted to trust him.
That's
No matter
fair.
what happens, I can't think of him as a bad person.
Though if I'm Iris in this situation and if we're in the car, I'd be like, where are we going? Before I get in the car, I'd be like, to go, like, where you take me in the car? And then, when you get there and it's like an abandoned building or whatever, you're like, why are we going into an abandoned building, Renju? Come on now. I'm not here to fuck around, buddy. And if he doesn't tell you, like, you know, I mean, at least try to get him to explain.
I mean, he never did anything bad to me. He came to my house at 2 in the morning and tried to take me to an abandoned building, but you never know. Maybe he wanted to show me some flowers or something that he found.
Ooh. Man, and whatever he was gonna do in there, that wasn't even like a normal horrible thing to happen. Like, there was gonna be some freak shit in there. He was gonna take her to some kind of, like, murder, parallel world shifting, some freak AI space satellite shit. I don't know. Like, that type of situation of being taken to an abandoned building by an older man is scary on its own, but in this situation, like, you don't even know what the fuck could possibly happen in there. It's horrible.
Prank he was filming for the internet or something. And that's what I thought at the time. That's what I kept telling myself.
But now he's absconded.
I can't see Mr. Okiura the same way.
I was trying to think. So he took Iris. This was before the prisoner assassin guy escaped. Because I thought for a sec would he be taking her to see him, just because, you know, they had like a parental child-like bond, that maybe he'd want to see her when he got out, but that happened after. Unless he wanted her to help get him out or whatever.
Maybe he's a part of Nice.
Maybe.
Maybe he's trying to.
I don't even know if this secret nice society is even real, or if Iris is just mistaken
Iris,
about
I
the
need you to tell me
situation.
one thing. Where did Renju take you? Where did he take you exactly?
Yeah, I mean, if she left on foot from that place, surely she could manage to figure that one out for us.
It's been closed for 8 years.
Oh,
The chemical plant in the Kawasaki district.
oh my god, the chemical plant that exploded? Oh my god. Oh my god. We gotta go. We gotta go. What is going on in here? We just come right into no scene of us like driving up and being unsure. We're just winning.
Yes,
Where did Renju try to take you?
that door in the back.
It looks like someplace where Kamen Rider would fight. There's the stolen sync machine. Ooh. Did he want to sync with her? And to find out what? And also, oh, this is the scene that's in Iris's. When we did the sync with Iris in the previous timeline, this room was in it. In the last timeline we did. In... This one? Yeah. This sync over here, all the way over on this branch, because this is the branch we went on, and we're over here now. But all the way on this branch, we saw this room here. And as far as we're aware, she never mentioned having seen this room or been here in the previous timeline either.
A sync machine. Though it appears to be slightly different than the one in Abyss.
Could this be the prototype Peter was talking about?
The Chiba Police Department was working on a prototype, but it was stolen 6 years ago.
6 years ago, don't say that, it'll make my amnesia hurt.
But what's it doing here?
My amnesia's acting up. She just fucking hit the dirt. I mean, she's gone through a lot today, to be fair. Wait, is she wearing a skirt? I thought she was wearing shorts this whole time. Is that a skirt? Or is it, oh, is it like a shirt dress? That she put a belt over? Huh.
Iris, stay with me!
I mean, she's had a real wild day. I can't...
Iris's vital signs are going critical.
Wait, what do you mean by that? What does that mean? Which vital signs? Like her pulse? Like her blood pressure? Her breathing? Her blood sugar? What?
What? Why?
Unknown. But I
Wait,
believe the issue
but...
is with her brain.
What?
Her brain.
Part of her brain is experiencing massive failure.
She having a stroke?
If this continues,
She having an aneurysm?
Let's get her to a hospital.
impossible. We do not have enough time. I estimate that Iris's brain can last only 10 to 15 more minutes before the damage is irreparable.
What? What? Huh? What? Did I manage to go down the most action-packed timeline possible where we have to do tons of wild shit?
How do you know that?
Am I gonna have to fucking quick time event heal her brain? Can you sync with somebody who's having a stroke? Will it help them? I don't.
Scanned and analyzed her thoroughly.
If you have that kind of technology, if you have that kind of medical technology, what are you doing in my eyeball?
Her symptoms indicate that she will die within minutes.
Wow, wait, did she have some kind of blood clot? Or
I'll use the sync machine here to go inside her brain.
and do what? I don't think that'll heal her.
That will not cure her condition.
I'm not trying to cure her.
What, just to like get her dying words?
2 days ago, I saw her dead body.
Okay.
After that, we went into Sosajima's brain.
Yeah.
And in his somnium, I saved Iris.
Oh, so he's hoping that we can sync to jump universes. Okay. I see.
Somehow, I saved Iris in the real world, too.
Maybe we're in a parallel world or something.
Something a little funny that I wonder if Dante is ever going to pick up on. Something a little funny about jumping through parallel worlds in a situation where literally anything is a possibility. And everything that could happen will happen somewhere. That Iris he saw was dead. He didn't save Iris. Right? If we're thinking that he just jumped to a different parallel world, he just jumped to one where she wasn't killed. In that other universe that he left, she was still killed. Like, sorry to say, buddy, you're not saving anybody. You're just jumping to a parallel universe that's a more emotionally comfortable for you. And that's different.
If I do the same thing again,
You think you can save her?
Like, no matter what, if you jump to a parallel universe, Iris in this universe will still die. Or I guess not even jump, because I guess the idea is we're going forward through time here. So if we just manage to control our branch point to where the branch where she lives, there's still a branch where she dies, my man. You're not preventing anything.
please help me.
Is that an order?
You just got to make sure your roller coaster track turned down the branch where she was alive.
Yes.
And I suppose I have no choice. My mission is to support you.
All right. We'll have
Poor Iba. Your mission is to support this real donkus. This real dingus doofus.
This device is a prototype. It is not identical to the one at Abyss.
You said that already, so what?
I do not know how to reset it. There must be a manual of some kind. We need to find that before we begin.
Oh my god. Oh, if I just sit here for like 20 minutes and not find the manual, will she just die? Shelf. Shelf. Table. Oh. Medical shelf. Bookshelf. Yeah, this room was in Iris's somnium. in a previous timeline. Manual. Sink? Is it in the sink? Do the dummies have it? Is it in the garbage? Is it in the mirror? Do we have to look into our own eyes? Console?
This is the console that controls the
Oh.
sync machine.
So if we use this...
The machine can react, but we need the...
Sync machine. Alright. Chemical bottles? Oil drum? Shelf. Oh, Manuel! There it is. I believe it. You have to kiss her to activate the sink. You have to slap her across the face as hard as you can to activate the sink. You have to pick her nose to activate the sink.
Date.
Okay, so there was something happened there that Date knows about that we don't. Something mysterious. Also, the headset looks dumb. I wonder if that right there was some kind of reveal that, like, Iris is not entirely human or something. Like, you plugged her into the machine. Oh god, we're back! Shit!
Double forge
Fuck!
again?
Ass! Okay. Last week, this part of the game crashed several times, but we did make it through it. Also, I set a setting in NVIDIA to prevent the game from going over 60 frames per second. Before, I had it only set just under 100 frames per second. But I think that still might have been too high, because I think that the problem that this game seems to have is just for whatever reason in certain Somnium scenes and things, the game, I think, just the frame rate blasts ass for no reason, and it makes the game crash.
Looks kind of like the other time I synced with Iris.
So hopefully taking the frame rate down and just capping it at 60, hopefully it won't do anything really weird. Isn't that a PC sin? No, because, you know, the PC's about doing what you gotta do to make the game work. So, we do what we have to do.
By the way, what happened to your usual appearance?
I decided to hold back this time. This is no time to be playing around. Putting that aside, you want to help Iris, correct? Then we need to hurry.
So what do we need to do?
Care to ask the owner of this world?
Ooh. Laying on a slab like the...
She's lost consciousness, even in her own somnium.
It's like the beginning of, Shadow of the Colossus.
That proves how critical her condition is.
Does it?
Whoa!
I'm glad we're gonna be able to see the addled brain of somebody on the edge of death. Alright.
What was that?
I do not know, but it appears as though we have no choice but to believe those words.
The fruit of immortality, huh? But I don't see any fruit.
Eat the
We
star.
need to do something about this.
It looks tasty to me.
I've seen that monument before. But back then...
Somnium scan. Activate.
Don't activate too much now. I would not like for this game to crash. Thank you very much. Oh. Her mental locks are all glitchy now because her brain's dying while we're in it. This is gonna end up one of those brain dances from Cyberpunk. Alright. So... we've got a monument over there. And it seems to be going right over that little, pedestal. Sure. And we just get it.
Monument.
Can I
Looks more like a
take it?
sugar cube to me.
Place on pedestal. That seems like it makes sense to me. I'm glad that that's a whole action on its own, so I don't have to spend precious time walking over to the
I
pedestal.
see. Putting this here cuts off the light.
I feel like I've seen this in a movie.
Almost.
Seen this in Iris's Somnium?
Just put it down. Didn't expect that.
I hope that one day in real life I get to put down some kind of reflective, you know, a relic and direct a laser around to, you know, open some kind of
I see.
mystical gate or forbidden passage.
Did you figure something out?
We trying to make a star here?
This might turn into a pentagram.
Cool.
I get it.
Yes, that leaves this remaining.
Sorry, Date, I skipped what you were saying. So we need something to reflect over there. Iris Unguicularis. Not 100% sure how the U's are pronounced in that word.
I saw this iris during the previous sync.
Interesting. I was hoping for an explanation of what that word means, but... okay. I don't know how long this might go, but it doesn't seem like our time is so limited. Well, check out this guy.
A Chozuya.
Stick our hand in it! Yeah.
Let me see. There's something here.
Oh. That seems right.
A monument. If you place it against the light, it will complete the pentagram.
Do it. What?
Oh. Dragon. Oh, it's aliens! All the aliens! They're coming to get us!
They have appeared before.
Oh
It may
boy.
symbolize Iris's insecurities. Whoa!
Damn, just shot her with a whole ass laser, didn't they?
We have to deal with them before we find the fruit of immortality.
Well, what do you want me to do?
They don't want us to complete the pentagram.
Do we have to dance again? Cause hold on. Before anything else happens, let's make a nice manual save. Alright. Because if we have to dance again, and if the music video of the dancing crashes the game again.
Is that why they attacked the Chozuya and Irises?
But this pedestal has not been attacked. They cannot attack it for some reason.
Okay.
You think so?
What other explanation could there be? As long as there is even a slight possibility, we must try.
Right.
Thinking about what worked previously, we need to make a pentagram, but the attack has scrambled everything. We do not have time for trial and error. Think carefully.
Alright. What are you asking me to do here? Can I run directly on purpose in front of one of the lasers and will it kill me? I mean, they said that they're not attacking this pedestal for, unclear reasons. So... put the monument...
An egg-shaped monument.
Pick it up, timey. Oh,
An egg-shaped.
yes. Uh-oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh. That's why I made a save. Alright. That's why we saved. Oh boy. Oh, this. Oh. Uchikochi-san. Please. Please, can we next time make a video game that doesn't crash? Okay. I'm double checking. The background frame rate thing, I actually hadn't saved the setting, apparently, when I did it. So now, background application, max frame rate. We'll do 59 frames per second. Apply. So that way it can't go over 60 frames per second. And possibly that will maybe, or maybe not at all, help the problem. We'll push through. We'll do what we have to. We pushed through it last time. We'll push through it this time, okay? I made the saves. We'll get it go. I don't need to see all this. I remember.
They don't want us to complete the
Yeah.
but this pedestal has not been attacked.
Yeah. Okay. Alright. We're gonna go right over here, right meow. Gonna select this. Gonna select this timey. And we're gonna pick it up.
Understood. Where would you like me to place it?
I wonder if you can get hit by those lasers. Let's also reduce that to 10 seconds and place the monument.
Upsy daisy.
What does that mean?
I was merely trying to lighten the mood.
I appreciate the thought, but
Oh. Okay.
I appreciate the thought, but we're in a dying person's brain. Hard to have a light mood. Is this what's causing the game to crash? Is these those things? Okay. Well, since we've done that, let's save. Save. Yes. Saved. Okay. Now. Ooh. There's a blue one. We'll pick it up and we'll put it on the blue pedestal.
Where would you like me to place it?
Blue.
A pedestal with nothing on top of it.
Are they gonna shoot at it if I place it, is my only concern. Because she said only the yellow one was the one they weren't shooting at. No.
Huh?
Alright, it's too fucked up. Because it's a blue pedestal, so you'd think it would. Blue A? What the fuck? There's text. Oh my god. Tanote. Jeez. Yeah. Something. I can read the hiragana, but that's in the katakana. Naikato something. Should I switch these, maybe?
A pedestal with a monument.
Take the monument?
Apologies, but I cannot. Those are my specifications, Miss Somnium.
A bug tester
Oh.
found it. They'd be pretty. Well, I guess there's nothing we can do about it now. Just put it somewhere and come back for it later.
I am glad you are open-minded when it comes to specs.
Okay. I don't think that I can just put down the one on my head on the ground at any time, so I need somewhere to put it. I can't interact with the big eyeball guy at all. What is this? I got a doggy. Do you want the monument? Do you want it? Do you like it, doggy? Okay.
The light!
Something has happened. Alright. Sure. I feel like this is a vague shape. Is it? I don't think it is. I don't think that's right. Oh, you know, maybe I should have looked at the, like, map. Because they give you maps for Somniums, but usually there's not really a point to using them, at least as I've noticed so far. Maybe I should have thought about that.
What?
Oh, it blasted her! It hated it!
Why isn't it working?
Do we have to start over?
Pentagon is complete.
It wasn't, Date.
The of the monuments must be incorrect. The lines of the pentagram must form the golden ratio. You cannot call it a true pentagram if the shape is broken. At the very least, the placement needs to be symmetrical.
Got it.
Okay, so what's the map button? Okay, so... I can't even, like, mouse over other... Okay. Oh, I guess... Okay, I can, but I have to scroll. Okay, so the star is above her, and that's where it's gonna fucking shoot out. So theoretically, this pedestal we're next to would not be correct because it's not... We essentially just need to decide the where the 5 points are gonna be, so... So I guess it would be... Pedestal blue C. Blue E. Peach C and Peach E? And that along with the star above Iris would form. It's not. It still wouldn't be the most beautiful pentagram ever, but we already have one part of it anchored that we have to use, which is the star that it comes out of. Presumably, it's meaning for us to use that anyway. The star's above her, right? Or is it at the shrine door? So, Peach C, Peach E. Can I walk into this? No, this is solid, okay. I was like, is this a beam?
A pedestal with nothing on top of it.
Can I investigate this?
Something is strange about this
Can I
pedestal.
unfuck this pedestal?
Looks weird.
Could this be the result of a bug?
If that's the case, we can't use it.
Okay, no, those, you can't fix it, you just can't use it, okay. So could we make a smaller star using we could try to do blue B, blue C, peach B, and peach D? Oh, this zooms in and out. Oh, okay. Do I have to get a ruler? I have one. Although I guess there's not necessarily a particular angle. Uh-oh. Oh, I idled on this screen too long. Oh no. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Oh no. Okay. That's fine. It's frozen on the screen. That just means we can keep like looking at it for now, and then when we get back in, we can know exactly what to do. And get it right on the first try with no problems. Of course. Cause just trying to think of like all the points that are like maybe the star. I'm sort of treating the star where it shoots out of as like the top, but I mean, I guess it's possibly we could treat it as a different point. Though I guess it wants all sides to be equal, but that's always hard with a star shape. Yeah, maybe with just those smaller inner pedestals, maybe? But then I feel like the star is really low in the center compared to those. Let's restart it and let's try again. Let's see what we can... See if we can sort it out. Wait, is... Okay. Yes. Yep. I only wish that that screen was faster. Okay. So, pedestals... B... I don't think we can fix that one. I mean, it seems... like it wants us to use the yellow... pedestal. Or are they gonna count the inner corners as pedestals too? Maybe? Well, I'm not entirely sure. So I guess let's just, do our best.
An egg-shaped mod.
Use our timies, pick it up.
Understood. Where would you like me to place it?
Girl, where do you think it'd be a good idea? Because I'd love to know your opinion. Maybe here, since the opposite peach one is active. Maybe we just kind of want to get this symmetrical and it'll figure itself out. Maybe?
A pedestal.
Timey place.
Understood. The light.
Okay, so it seems like we're only gonna have a few steps it will permit before it will automatically activate. Because before our save, we had put the yellow one down already. So that's locked in. Oh, hey! Everybody go follow Kaiveri on Twitch. He's my very good friend, who's very good at art. Welcome, sir. Have you played AI the Somnium Files? Because I am enjoying it. It does crash pretty regularly, but we're getting through it.
Pentagram is complete.
Okay, so this makes more sense. The star, I didn't catch this the first time we fucked it up, so I'm glad we can look at it. The star does not have to be one of the points. The star where the light comes from. So we just need the other statue next to the building. We need the statue next to the building, the yellow one, and that blue one. So yeah, my hunch about trying to get things symmetrical was correct.
What?
Ugh.
Isn't it working?
Her brain.
Pentagram is complete.
monuments must
You beat it a while ago?
The lines of
Cool.
the pentagram must form the golden ratio. You cannot call it a true pentagram if the shape is broken.
Did you have any problems with crashes when you played?
To be symmetrical.
Got it. I'll try again.
Oh yeah, the second one too, right? Oh man. You didn't have any crashes? Oh, lucky you. Cause I had to do some Googling. The very first time I tried to stream this game, it crashed a ton right at the very beginning. And apparently it's just really common. People,
Where would you like me to place it?
a lot of people had problems with this game just crashing a lot, insomniums. But I've mostly fixed it most of the time. That's true, I do have the Steam version,
Daisy.
so I don't know if that would make a difference.
The light.
Oh, okay, wait, so is like... So does putting down the yellow one just means like start? Because that's the one that lines up with the star. So it's like we have to put the yellow one last. Or that once it detects like that it can make a... Okay, I understand, I understand. I understand. I know it's not correct. No, I know it's not. I get it.
What?
It blasted me again.
Working.
The placement of the monument. You cannot
Yeah, yeah,
call
yeah,
it
yeah.
a
No, I understand, I understand. I know, I get it, I get it, I get it. We need to take this
pedestal with a
and
understood. Where would you like me to
put it over there.
a pedestal with
This
understood.
puzzle took you a while. I don't think it's a very well visualized for how much you need to, like, make an even shape for this puzzle. The fact that it only shows you the whole play field upon, like, closing it, like, closing the shape and letting it activate. Wait, why can't I pick it up? Why is pick up grayed out? Or does it mean I've tried pick up before? I guess is what it means. Yeah, I can still do it.
Understood. Where would you like me to place it?
Okay.
A pedestal with
But I mean, this game is jank as shit. This game's held together with a glue stick. I understand. I played Zero Time Dilemma, and that game was much uglier, and and also ran bad. So at least this game like has better style than Zero Time Dilemma. I understand this team. Their specialty is not in the technical proficiency of their games. This team's talents lie in telling you about super weird creepypastas they read on the internet, and that's my favorite part. What? I did it. Don't shoot at my oshi, okay?
The world is.
It's breaking down.
They exploded my whole Minecraft server. What? God. It's gonna crash this computer I'm hosting the Minecraft server on. Is this the first playthrough? We're on the second branch of our timeline here. I can show you my branch map whenever the cutscene's over, but I have not played it before though. It's all new to me, but
The
we did
shovel
already
world
reach one
disappeared.
ending.
I am back to my usual appearance.
Yeah. Okay, first let's save, because it didn't crash on us that time, so let's save. Okay, and then here's what our flowchart looked like. So the first time we played through, we went down this way, and we went pew, 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 pew. And we learned all about Ota and his stupid shit, and how he's an idiot, and his poor mother, and his poor father. hurting their bodies for his sake, even though he's just an absolute dipshit, and like healing their family's emotional problems. So we went down that way. And then so this playthrough we went down this way, and then we went over here, and now we're up here. So yeah. The Shovel Forge look is intentional. Yes. Yes, Iris's Somnium was represented in at least this time by Shovel Forge. Which is odd because last time when we went in her Somnium over here? I think. Yeah, I think here. Her Somnium was inside of the room that we are physically in right now. So that's interesting. It's a fun little trickery. I love both love and hate that the AI in words are capitalized or lowercase. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
What about Iris?
It appears that she is unharmed.
God, look at the fucking glittering sparkles coming down. Jesus. Like Snow White. Like Sleeping Beauty. Thanks. Okay.
Iba, the door to the shrine opened.
Don't run in there too fast, you'll crash the game. That's a fruit, it's
Is that the
teeny.
fruit of immortality?
It appears to be the seed of a citrus fruit of some kind.
Oh, it's a seed.
But we need the actual fruit.
That voice said something about the fruit of immortality. I wasn't expecting it to be literal.
Some believe that the fruit of immortality is a Tachibana orange. The Tachibana orange comes from a variety of evergreen trees.
Really? Huh, I wouldn't have expected an orange to come from an evergreen tree. Interesting.
So we are looking for some kind of fruit.
No black tendrils went into you as you tried to save her, so it's a lot better, I suppose.
Fruits have edible flesh surrounding the seeds.
That's true.
Right,
That's what
but
fruit
if we only
are.
have the seed.
This is a dream world. If we plant it now, it may grow quickly.
Well, we were in Shovel Forge a minute ago, so if we just put bone dust on it, it'll grow really fast, right?
Iba, you ready to slash and burn?
I see. If we plant it there,
What, where the winter irises were in real life, or?
It sprouted.
this must be a positive sign.
With the ashes as compost, then all we need is...
Water. I didn't know AI the Somnium files would also be educational. I think it might be opposite of educational, where it just teaches you about urban legends and pseudoscience. So I think it might be the actual opposite of learning useful information.
It's a Chozuya. Why is it not broken?
I don't know. Dig is still an option. I wanted to just take some water to water the tree. Investigate?
The Chozuya was destroyed in the Shovel Forge world. The place where the irises were blooming has turned to ash.
Another bug?
That is a possibility.
But why?
Why?
No.
I don't know. Do I have to just dig it?
It's a Chozuya.
Oh my
Something
god,
is
I'm
wrong
fucking
with it.
running out of time. Something's wrong with it? Well, at least I got a timey from that. Dig?
You do know this
But there's a pickaxe on the...
pickaxe?
There is? Oh shit, there is.
You're right. But why? The pickaxe even looks strange.
Oh, is the pickaxe color gonna have something to do with what universe we're sliding into when we come
Maybe
back out of
Iris left
this?
it behind because she wanted you to use it.
Perhaps. I'll use it.
I've seen the dumbest stuff from this game and it's amazing, yeah. Like I said, everybody within the sound of my voice, if you have not played at least the first 2 games in the Zero Escape series. Do yourself a favor. Go, if you have a DS or 3DS, you can go and buy 999 and play that, and it's just extremely good. And I think there's also remasters on Steam and shit. If you don't want to buy it used and play it on the original, I think there's like remasters or something now, and it's a fucking great game. And then you can play its sequel, Virtue's Last Reward, and it's so good. Just go play them. God, fuck, shit, those games are so good. Fuck.
It's raining.
Oh, give me fruit, give me fruit. I watched a whole video
This is the fruit of immortality.
from Epicurious about the family lineage of all citruses, and how pretty much all citrus fruits are, like, derived from, like, 3 ancestor fruits.
Wait for me, Iris. I'm coming.
There's a weird fruit called the finger lime. No! Oh, come on! We were just doing it! At least we know what to do. Our autosave will be at least from after we did the pentagram. Oh. 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 It's okay, we're gonna get through it. Yeah, for whatever reason, apparently in somniums, and I also read that, like, Iris's somniums in particular tend to cause people crashes. And I did read a little about how to troubleshoot some of it, which did work. It's way better than it was before. But it just, this, you know, this game's stuck together with bubblegum. But that's okay, I forgive it. Oh shit, I should have selected the autosave, that was probably further. Yeah, it's just been crashing because I think Iris's somniums in particular are really, for whatever reason, crash. Oh, okay, it's good. It saved us back here. Yeah, Iris's somniums, for whatever reason, are just particularly crash tend to crash. Because that's what everybody, at least on, like, Steam forums and stuff, were reporting about it, so.
It's a Chozuya.
Lots of object shaders, probably. That's the thing. There's not that. Oh god, I thought it was gonna crash again. That's the thing. That also, skipping just through certain things really, like, helps. If you know like there's a crash area, if you just use the skip function to get through where you know the crash is, you'll go right over it. Cause like, this game is obviously not very intensive, right? Like, there's not that much going on, so it just seems like it's an optimization problem, right? Like, there's tons of games with way more stuff going on. I think it's just probably an issue of optimization. The engine is probably give for immortality. Give for timey will not be used. Oh, no. Use the timey. 16 seconds only. I guess it doesn't matter if it's the last thing, but yeah, I have to imagine their engine is probably. I mean, we're talking a Japanese puzzle visual novel studio. Like, who knows what the fuck they've got spaghetti this is running on. Man, her skirt's so short. If I wore that, my ass would just be out. Oh, okay, I was like, what the fuck is that baby voice saying? It's the patty cake thing from earlier. I don't like this. She's coming to life like she's possessed. Are we bringing her back to life, but she's gonna be weird? Oh yeah, the Saints Row 2 port. Is this really on Unity? You'd think, though, that if it's on a licensed game engine, that they'd have a better time finding solutions to problems, you know? Because that's like a... Cleared Iris Somnium, yay! Because that's like a big part of the advantage of using those, like a licensed game engine, right? Is there's a lot of people with experience using it, and so it's a little easier to find expertise for when you run into a problem. You can find help more easily than something where only the people at your company know an engine, you know? But I'm sure time constraints and budget. Because if, you know, if any of you are familiar with... Oh god, her eyeball's out! Did I have to pluck out... Oh my god. I had to take her eyeball out to put her into the sink thing. And that's all the people that were missing their eyeballs, they had to go in the sink. And there were people that they were using the illegal sink with. Oh shit. Oh fuck. I bet that's it. Oh man. Oh. Yeah, cause remember, he leaned down before he went into the sink, right? Let's see. Before he went into the sink, he, like, leaned down, like, he read the manual, and he was like, really? And he was, like, shocked at what he had to do to set it up. And then he, like, leaned down toward her, and then they cut to them just being hooked up. So I bet you gotta get your eye pulled out to go in the sink. You have to manually, like, plug something into their, like, ocular nerve, I bet. So everybody who's been murdered was attached to this machine. I said they had to do this. I knew some kind of thing involving eyes would happen. Yeah, you know? It's almost like... It's almost like that eyeball puns are like what the entire game is based off. Like, eyes would have to be a part of it. It's almost like... But,
Date, thank you for everything you've done for me.
is she still dying, or...?
Huh? What are you talking about?
How did Ota, his mom... Okay, so, right now, the machine that we're using is the sync machine that was a prototype that the police had that was stolen 6 years ago. And we've discovered that Renju was trying to take Iris to here, but she ran away before seeing what was in this room. And since this is a prototype, it seems you need to pluck people's eyeballs out to use it. Whereas the proper sync machine that is like fully built and is operated by professionals that we have at the Abyss headquarters does not require any eyeball plucking. Now my question is, where did Date put her eyeball in this room? Because it's still in here. And is it polite to give it back?
I'm gonna die, aren't I?
Girl, I don't know.
No. Don't talk crazy. I synced with you to save you. This has to be the timeline where you live.
Doesn't have to.
I don't want to die yet. I don't want to die. Don't want to die. I met you. I wanted to spend more time with you. I wanted to go places.
I'll take you.
Everybody here needs to calm down. I mean, if I was Dante, you know, this is obviously sad, a very young person dying tragically. This is a little too romantic here, with the inappropriate age difference.
I'll take you wherever you want. I'll take you to Ichiru, Kunashir, Shikotan, Habamai. Anywhere you
Tour
want.
all around Nihon.
Really?
Wonder if that's what happened in the other timeline and if Iris was meant for something. I mean, yeah, it seems like probably in the other timeline, because we never got to talk to her when she regained consciousness in the other timeline, because we got, like, Ota's family's ending in that one, and it, like, cliffhangered us on her waking up, and we never got to talk to her. So it's entirely likely that they brought her here and did this, and then so they're setting this up as like a serial killer thing to cover, you know, the fact that like they're doing this for, you know, probably like secret society reasons or business profit reasons or something. But they're like, the setup of her being sawed in half at the warehouse may have, you know, been to just like give this idea that it's a serial killer doing these things and not an organized group of people using a stolen psychic technology machine.
Yes.
I'm gonna be okay.
I don't know. I mean, not if I don't take you to the hospital. Probably.
Of course. You won't die, I promise.
Okay. I'm glad.
You'll be alive in another timeline, at least.
I can be with you forever.
Don't get too excited now.
Of course you can.
Forever is very loaded
You're
now.
gonna live, Iris, forever and ever.
We're gonna be transcending
You'll become
time a
grown
lot
woman,
here.
Get married.
It's gonna
have
get-
kids.
Can get a little heavy with the word forever if you do that.
I'll even babysit them for you.
Oh, that's very nice.
Tate, thank you. These past few days have been so much fun. Please, Mr. Dante, you can't leave me.
Yeah, you know,
Back is so warm.
I haven't paid hard attention to like how much time passes during these timelines. Has it only been like a week?
I've met you before.
I wonder if the chart, if the
Then go on a date with me.
the timeline branching chart shows
And
us
the Greek goddess of rainbows.
dates. I think it all takes place in a few weeks, right? Like
You're
this
the only
is
person I can trust.
a lot to happen in a short period.
Dante! Put it in the oven. Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Dante, can you tell me one last thing? I've been looking. Are you...
Trying to think, what is she gonna say? Are you a virgin? Are you? She gonna ask, am I her uncle? That... Because we are assuming that's the prisoner is the uncle. Because I guess she said his name or whatever. Oh. Oh. Didn't get her last words
no,
out.
Iris. You can't die. Please, Iris. Iris. Iris!
It cuts the drama a little bit that screaming profile, like little, you know, face that came up when he said that is also the one that they use when he screams like hilarious jokes and stupid things during the game. Well, she fucking died. Thanks, Kotaru Uchikoshi. Thanks. The end. Well, that's the whole game, everybody. That's it. It's over. No, that's not true. I guess I could probably skip. We're gonna see these credits a lot of times. Iris route end. Finished Iris's investigation. Ooh. Would you like to save? Yes, please. Okay. So what happens if we... Okay. So... I will admit, I'm very, very curious about where you go if you branch off from here. However, this crashed so much last week. This crashed so much. This Somnium in particular crashed on us so much that I feel maybe we should save that one for a different stream. Here, actually, really quick. So, day 1 is Friday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah, so it's just a few days that all this happens in. You know, interestingly, no branch from here. Because, you know, normally when you can branch in a Somnium, there's a little black box of like, oh, there's another choice. But this one doesn't have it. So I guess that ending thing where you plant her immortality fruit tree, you can't fuck that one up, I guess. Okay. Well, we could... Yeah, I guess this one doesn't have a branch either. Yeah, that's where we save Iris in Seijima's brain. And that doesn't appear to have a branch either. Interesting. So... And I'm going to just, for the sake of simplicity, I'm going to have to trust that this chart will not lie to me and not have secret branches that I can't see. And just have to intuit. We have to hope they won't do that to us. So, what's this one? Okay, so this is Iris's... This game isn't as long as I thought. I think, like, the How Long to Beat says it's like a 30-ish hour. But usually, when comparing how long it takes me to play games, I usually just double it compared to the average How Long to Beat time. Because I like to take my time. But yeah, I imagine all the routes are probably kind of short on their own, and the idea is you won't get the actual ending of the story until you do, you know, all of them. Is usually how Uchikoshi-san does his games. Alright, so if we want to review, Friday, Shoko is killed. Yeah, true endings after you've beaten all the paths, obviously. I've played all the Zero Escape games, so I get how it works. I've played a visual novel before. I get how it works. Okay, so Shoko dies. Mizuki won't talk. And then that's a tutorial. This is reopen investigation. Begin reopen. What does that mean? Wait, what's... I assume begin investigation is to just play it again. What does reopen mean? Let's see. So yeah, we find out Ota reported the body, and we met Iris and at the idol company place. And looked around at clues. With Iris, we took her home, met her mom. Then this is Mizuki's sink that we've already branched from. Where then in this branch, we fix her aphonia and she talks to us and tells us some of the stuff that happened. Oh, I can just... Oh, okay. That's convenient. And so then we end up talking to... Is this when Iris, like, is texting Ota while we're interviewing her? Yeah, we go to Marble. And then we leave Marble and we actually leave Mizuki there. And she gets pissed at us. And we go to the Kamakuras. Talk to Ota. And we sync with Iris. To see if she knows where the fuck Renju is or whatever. And this is her sync for that. Are all the endings canon? But when you're in a parallel multiple universes story, it's all canon because it's all happening in one universe at once. That's how it works. That's how the multiple worlds theory works. They're all happening. It just... what any one path is just what one stream of consciousness of Date is perceiving. I guess we can branch from here. I mean, the true ending is all of them combined minus the bad one? What do you mean? What do you mean all of them combined? Because, like, the true ending is probably not... It's not gonna be like, this is the thing that really happened. Every single thing on this entire chart is something that has happened. All of these things are things that happened. The true ending is probably just gonna be the ending that is the most illuminating about the situation the story is revolving around, right? That's the ending where you're going to understand, you as the player will understand fully all of the information that you've gathered from every universe that you've played through, right? And will be able to make decisions based on having all of the information, and that's how the true ending works. Like Clue, but more than 2. No. No. I need you to open your mind up a little broader. I need you to open your mind more broadly. Imagine how we're learning more information about the situation that is happening around these deaths as we continue investigating. The true ending is going to be a situation where the culmination of that information that we've learned, we will be able to apply, and us as the player will learn essentially the truth behind whatever strange setup is going on here. So it's not like, but again, all these paths did happen. So it's just one of the paths that just is written a little more, probably with more finality for the sake of a video game, you know. Yeah, each path is part of a key that you get, and then when you play all the paths, you get the full key to unlock the true ending, which again, the true ending's not like, it's, you know, it's what you call it in video game terms, but it's probably, at least based on what I know from this director's games, the true ending is not like, this is what really happened. No. Because all of these things did happen. The true ending is just usually the universe where probably the most narratively satisfying thing happens, and the most information is discovered by the characters and the player. So, yeah, it's not like the true ending is the only one that really happens. They all happen. Because that's how the multiple worlds theory works in actual philosophy and scientific philosophy and stuff. So essentially the ending that if a sequel happens will go on. That probably, yes, probably so. And there is a sequel already to this game, don't worry. So yes, that ending is what the one that the sequel will likely branch off of. Probably, yes. I'm trying to think how... Should we do the interview with Iris again just to refresh our memory of what we're talking to her about? That might be a good idea, just so we, like... But at the same time, I wanna find out what happens if we branch in this one. But it crashed so much. Ugh. Ugh. We'll go here. We'll do the one that won't crash. And we'll redo her interview. Let's see what happens when we reopen investigation, because I don't know how that's different than begin investigation. Oh. Oh. Oh? Oh. Oh, this, like, shows all the things that you can do. Very interesting. Because, yeah, you know what? In this timeline, I remembered when we had the options to go to the diner or go to Lemniscate, we went to Golden Yokocho instead, just because I wanted to talk to Mama. I thought that was the best lead. And because we did that, we didn't go to these two, because once we went to Marble, we then went to the Yakuza office right afterward, and we left Mizuki there. So there's actually maybe more to investigate here. Can I select from this? Oh my gosh, I can. Hold on. So wait, if I go... Huh. All right, so this is just all the things that happen in this node. Very interesting. So you can also see if you've completed everything. I just want to see. Yeah. Oh, no! No! God. Okay, you can't reopen that. You did everything in this one. Yeah, huh. Oh, this is a nice feature. Oh my god. So that means we can just go to these two things, and then we can jump back out here to the chart and just skip ahead to Iris's interview? God, that'd be good. Imagine if you couldn't go to each one, it would be a pile of BS. Oh boy, did this director learn a lot from his first couple games, because in the DS title 9 Persons, 9 Hours, 9 Doors, when you started a new branch of the game over, you had to start from the beginning. You just had to straight up start at the beginning and make sure you do different things. I don't remember if in 999 it would show you what things you picked last time at all the choice points. I know by Virtue's Last Reward, the sequel, they had a lot more of letting you like jump around in the chart, and like you could fast forward and it would automatically stop on new dialogue that it knows you haven't heard before and things. But yeah, that's stupid. That was 2000s gaming, baby. Quality of life stuff for that just wasn't on the DS. They just hadn't gotten there yet. They just hadn't quite gotten there. I'm sure a lot of people like me maybe would play through 999 and maybe get the axe ending 2 times and say, shit! I think 999, though, had a skip function. So you could fast forward through dialogue you'd already heard, I'm pretty sure. Although, at the very least, there are, on the remaster of 999, I bet they added stuff like that. So if you play the remaster of it on Steam, they've probably added those features in. That was a big complaint at the time, that people were like, I have to start over from the beginning and read all the same stuff again. God! Just skipping through it. It's worth it, though. Those games are so good. Let's go to the diner. I have a chocolate bar, and I'm gonna have a little bit. Every time I go to Aldi, they always have, like, fancy, cool chocolate bars. And this one I got, it's a milk chocolate bar, and it has peanuts and cornflakes in it, and it's really good.
Hello, welcome.
I've never bought a chocolate bar that has cornflakes in it, but it's good. It's a good idea.
You're Misuki, right? Otis friend?
I am. Oh, are we gonna actually get to interview Mayumi really early on in this?
And you?
Because we did end up with the ending that was kind of about her in this route before.
I suppose I should introduce myself more formally.
At least something a little more than flashing your badge.
I wonder if, when we do meet her, if this is the first time we're meeting her here, when we meet her next, did they realize we hadn't done this and
My
like
name is
put in
Finale
introductory dialogue?
Mr. Date, what can I help you with?
Oh yeah, does our girl have anything? Have you been here before, youngin?
Yeah, I am friends with Oda.
This is the timeline where
I've
she's
been
real
here a
snippy
few
with us.
times.
Hey, you're looking gorgeous today.
Oh, stop, you charmer.
I do love this lady.
But you're not getting a discount out of me.
Damn it.
I
And
knew
this
you
is-
were a pedo Date, but I didn't think you were a cougar hunter too.
I am neither of those things.
So in this timeline so far as Date is concerned, he thinks this is still a real restaurant that she actually is running.
Oh, everything here is delicious. But my personal favorite is her omelet rice.
Did you want to eat here?
No, I don't have much of an appetite.
I've seen too much murder today
How's your
to have an
stomach?
appetite.
Same. I don't think I can eat right now.
Where's your husband?
I completely forgot.
Okay.
I wonder where he got off to.
Now Mizuki should know when she says that, what's up. Because Mizuki knows.
Runs off, then comes back.
I'm beginning to have doubts about the management of this establishment.
I as well.
He went out early this morning. I don't know where.
I see.
And as of right
Sorry to be a
now,
bother, but when Ota comes back, can you tell him to contact me?
as of right now, Renju hasn't been killed yet, has he? Wait. Has Renju been killed as of this point? Sonya went to Bloom Park. Okay, no, we found Renju's body at Sunfish Pocket already. Okay. So at this point, Shoko is dead and Renju is dead. And we've still determined that Renju was killed by a very petite person, chances are, as well. We figured that out based on the clues around his murder in this timeline.
Oh, well, sure.
Thanks, ma'am.
Okay, got it.
Date, let's go somewhere else.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh. Well, I guess that's why this is skippable. You don't really learn much, do you? Okay, let's go Lemnis Gate. Maybe I was smart to go just straight to see Mama when I played. I knew that these were dead ends. I'm just such a, you know, a genius detective.
Oh, what? Hey there, handsome.
Hello, big booby lady.
Excuse me?
I cannot even right now.
I cannot odd.
Hold on, give me just one sec.
Can you guys hear me crunching these cornflakes? That's free mukbang for you.
Mizuki, do you know this guy?
I love this, like, big booby receptionist that's just, like, around in this story. She has no idea about all the fucked up stuff that's happening.
Can you introduce me, please?
She doesn't know she's talking to a child who's has witnessed both of her parents as deceased and displayed corpses within the last 24 hours, and that's just...
She is surprisingly professional for a receptionist.
Come on, it's just not so bad.
Yeah, Date,
Could you
yeah.
contain yourself for 5 minutes, Date?
So are we just gonna interview this lady and leave? Oh, maybe she does know that Renju's dead.
Yeah, totally. You never think about, like, my boss getting murdered, you know?
I suppose so. You know, she's taking it really well.
Like, what are even the chances?
Especially in front of the child who that boss is her dad.
That's like the odds of hitting the lotto. But I was kind of lucky, in a weird way.
Ma'am.
Some of my old friends hit me up.
Like,
asking
Mizuki's
about it,
looking
you
at her
know?
just like...
Feels like we're old alumni or something.
Mizuki's looking at this lady like, ma'am, that's my father!
She certainly found the bright side of this situation.
Oh, God. Ma'am. Is Ota here?
Ota? Nah, haven't seen him today. How is he?
Receptionist knows Ota too?
He was here enough.
Ota happens to be the kind of otaku who actually has social skills.
Whoa, I don't know if I believe that.
Those are the ones you have to watch out for.
That's pretty good.
Huh?
Nothing. Anyway, could you give me a call if Ota shows up? I have my number here.
Yeah, I got his number. I got his number.
Ma'am. You don't want it.
Let us pray that the privilege.
Even
will not be
Mizuki's like, I
abused.
don't fucking with this. I can't. Have you seen Iris?
Iris? You mean Asa? She's recording a podcast in the underground studio.
Yeah, she's talked about how she has a podcast. What do you think her podcast is even about?
Oh, that's why she didn't pick up the phone.
Is it like a, I think, did she say in that one scene where we talked with her and Ota about, like, creepypasta, urban legend shit, that's what her podcast was about? I gotta watch that, listen to that podcast. Seems good.
No, it's fine. This can wait until she's done.
I can delve into her brain at any time. For sure.
What?
For sure. As in, I got you.
I don't believe I've ever heard that sequence of sounds spoken out loud before.
You have, Iba, come on. Bitches act like they never heard somebody from California talk.
Oh, haven't heard anything about that yet. The VP might take over, we might get absorbed by another office. Just when I got a job, too. Man, what am I gonna do if this place closes up?
I don't know, man. Do your best. It's tough out there.
Anyway, tell me, Dante, what kind of girls do you like?
The answer's probably literally any that will speak to him is probably the answer.
Because I'm the committed type, you know? Would you consider me a candidate?
I don't think she'd be talking to him so nice if she knew that he probably doesn't make very much money.
Well, we could go out sometime.
Wow, dude.
You know, maybe these two donkuses deserve each other, though. Maybe they'd be a good pair.
Oh.
Hey, what? She's clear. Hold on. This is fair. Hold on, wait. I don't. She's asking him if he's interested. I think it's fair for him to say yeah. I'd give the man a break. He's not like perving or doing anything weird. She was literally asking if he was interested in dating her. I think that's fair. Don't be hating. Christ.
I mean, yeah, but
Yeah, of course we know each other. We're like best friends.
I would come here just to hang out with this like. She's probably very gyaru in Japanese.
We party.
We party.
we do not party.
We party. Hey, yeah, girl, we're partying. Who hired this woman? I'm not gonna say that. That's mean.
Mizuki, let's go. Staying here would be a waste.
Yeah. Where should we go next?
I knew in my playthrough that coming here was a dead end. I knew it. Okay. So, why don't we skip ahead to interrogating Iris. Why is there 3 different interrogate Iris sections? Yeah, we're just gonna speed through this part to refresh our memories so we know what we're interrogating Iris about and what we're trying to learn in her somnium. Let's refresh our brains. And hopefully this time, no Pokemon trainer's gonna come in here and, like, let her fucking kick my ass in and escape.
Iris, I'm going to ask you some questions.
You know, I want to remind people, since some people may not have been here at the beginning of the stream, I put together this diagram. I put together this diagram before the stream, and I just want all of you to really consider it. For those of you who are familiar with this video game, this man here, his name is Pewter. I assume it's supposed to be short for computer as a nickname. And he just dresses like this all of the time in this game. And he betrayed us because I guess he's in love with Renju or something. And so he helped Renju break an assassin out of jail. Or rather, helped Renju pick up an assassin after he broke out of the interrogation room. Is what happened. And I just think that there's a math formula here that really checks out. And I want all of you to consider this thoroughly. Because I think it just makes sense. Okay. Okay, we're gonna ask some questions. Answer honestly.
You do not have to say anything that might incriminate you.
The right to remain
You got the
spiritually
right
like a
to
god.
remain
Just
silent,
looking, I would
bitch.
appreciate.
Okay. Can I look at the ooh, camera.
This is the camera used to record the interrogation. Images captured by this camera are sent to the database in real time. It is later saved permanently on our servers. You can remotely control it as well.
Gotta check that footage for ghosts. There's us. I was wondering if we could look at boss. I can examine the pipe? Okay. Okay. Do you have an alibi for last night?
What were you doing from 7 to 9 last night?
Because that's when we believe Renju was killed, right?
I was at home the whole time.
You're sure?
Yes.
Iba, thermograph.
There is no noticeable rise in Iris's body temperature.
She isn't lying.
Not necessarily. You must consider the possibility that she is a natural liar.
I do appreciate that they don't stick to the thermograph as being like 100% proof if someone's lying or not. That just
That
it's
kind of confidence
somewhat of an
comes from change.
indicator.
Correct.
Renju's estimated time of death was 8 p.m. last night. If Iris' story is true, she couldn't have done it.
There is another possibility. Even if Iris was at home, she could have killed Renju.
Just at her house, I guess. Can we ask your mom?
Ask again. You are sure you were at home around 8 p.m. yesterday?
Yes.
Can I ask your mother about your alibi?
You can, but there'd be no point.
Why is that?
My mom was at home.
So I think that now also we have reason to feel suspicious about that, about her mom not being home. Because in this path, we didn't interrogate the assassin prisoner. He does call us though later in this timeline, I believe, but we don't interrogate him or anything. At least, you know, on the timeline we went before. But I wonder if there was still that big car crash got reported on the news still. And Renju didn't get caught in that car crash this time. So, I don't know. I'm wondering how much... Is that car crash still set up to try to get somebody killed?
She came back home early this morning.
And Renju was just in there by coincidence?
This morning?
Yeah,
Where was she?
I don't know.
You don't know. Come to think of it, Iris's mom had connections to Renju too.
Hitomi did mention that yesterday. Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High. We've known each other for 20 years now. However, we have nothing to link her to the case.
But I am curious, what was Hitomi doing last night?
Yeah, I don't think we ever followed up on that before. Alright. When did you find out Renju was killed?
When did you find out Renju?
She's gonna say, like, when we told her, when the
This
news...
morning, on the news.
And you were with Renju last night? You didn't think to call the police and inform them of this?
Oh, sorry. Is that something you're supposed to do? I had a podcast to record this morning, so if I went to the police, I'd be late. And that would cause everyone a lot of trouble, you know?
That would make my editor so mad at me. I don't remember
Here's
what
what
Ota's
Ota
story
told me.
was.
Yesterday around 6:15 p.m.
Yeah?
You and Renju came out of the sunfish
Oh, yes,
market.
yes.
Is that true?
Yes. Mr. Okiura called me and told me he wanted me to come to Sunfish Pocket, ASAP.
Around what
Oh,
time
wait,
was
no,
that?
not Otto.
5 p.m., I think.
Yeah, so he saw them at 6:15. You know what? I will just
I
let
got
this go,
ready,
Otto.
Then headed over there. I guess I got there about an hour later.
Date, I checked her call history. At 4:58 p.m., there is a record of a call to Iris from Renju's phone.
And so if he was killed at 8, that's still 2 hours later. You used to work at Sunfish
I
Pocket,
heard
right?
you used to work at Sunfish Pocket.
That's right.
How long?
A little over.
Working there
Yeah,
that
yeah,
long,
yeah.
you're probably...
Yeah.
Familiar
I
with the
get-
equipment, so she could have maybe rigged up his death. Oh, Henry's games are available to play.
What about the surveillance camera? Do you know where those tapes were stored?
What are you trying to say?
Oh yeah, because the surveillance camera was tampered with in Renju's murder.
What were you doing with Renju?
He asked me about a job.
What kind of job?
Oh, this is,
He
yeah,
rented
about
out
that
Sunfish
party.
Pocket for a party, and he wanted me to MC.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He said that it was an important party and that a lot of big shots were gonna be there, but the girl he asked to do it originally got sick and couldn't come. But I turned him down.
Why?
Because I'm just an internet idol. I've never done any MCing before, especially with important people being there.
Somewhat interesting how she tends to kind of look down on her own position as being just an internet idol. It's interesting.
What did you do after you turned him down?
I left with Mr. Okiura at 6:15 p.m. That must have been when Ota saw me.
And after that?
I asked Mr. Okiura to take me home in his car. I got home at 7 p.m. I was home the rest of the night.
What do you think, Aiba?
I cannot detect any contradictions. However, her story appears almost too organized. Human memory is ambiguous. Her use of exact times leads me to be suspicious.
That's true.
Yeah, she's texting Ota at this point, right?
Am I a suspect?
It's not like that.
It's
Or is that
fine,
not till
Dante.
later?
It just Mr. Okiura yesterday.
Thanks for the follow, Urban
How do I
Legend.
put this?
Leet.
It's
Oh, I thought that was
impossible.
Leet 49 for a sec.
Why?
Oh, one
I'm a
number
teenage
off.
girl. Mr. Okiura is a fully grown man.
113749.
Oh, she's got a point.
Urban Legend, thank you.
A girl like her could have stabbed, poisoned, or shot him dead, but...
Welcome, we're,
No?
interrogating this idol
See.
to refresh our memories so that we can get all up in her brain juice and branch down a different path than we played last time. So, Iris could have killed Renju because he elevator record.
Sunfish Pocket is located according to the records. The elevator stopped on at 8. The total weight detected in the elevator
Okay.
was
No. Eh. You mean Iris, the K-pop idol girl that plays a ripoff version of Minecraft? She's a J-pop idol girl. She's firmly in the J-pop category, but yes.
Iris could have choked Renju to death. If you are searching for proof, you will not find.
Oh, okay. I didn't pay hard attention to what they were asking. Sedated. Yeah.
A heavy concentration of sedatives were discovered in Renju's. Renju was practically in a coma before he died. He wouldn't have struggled.
So, Iris could have strangled him.
Wait a minute. Even if I was somehow able to kill him, the rest of it is impossible.
The rest of it?
Now we know a lightweight person
How do you know that?
did all
It's
this.
all over the news.
That's true. Renju weighed
Yeah.
even if she used her entire body.
That I think is crazy. That Renju only weighed 160 pounds, an adult man.
Alone. But with a little ingenuity,
I weigh more than Renju. Are you kidding?
Ingenuity.
I could have strangled Renju based on that. I weigh 20 pounds more than Renju. And I'm only 5'2". I'm really short. How's Renju 160 pounds? That still fucks me up. Iris choked someone to death, but why would she do that? She's innocent. It was all over the news earlier, just like one of those jigsaw murders. Yeah, that Iris, we thought that she had killed him. I mean, it's possible that she did still in this timeline. I don't... Because this... Here. Oh, I can't open the branching path thing right now, but... Because we ended up on the timeline of fixing Ota's relationship with his mother... Since we ended up doing that, we didn't exactly solve the murder or what happened or any of that, so she could have killed him. It's possible still, I guess. How could he be lifted to the ceiling? The oil drum is how he was brought in there, but... Is it the discovery? Because it's the alcohol things with the hook.
Over the counter. The wire was one end was attached to a hook.
Yeah.
The kegs hold.
Yeah, the kegs. Okay. Show.
it went like
What timeline is this? This is what we are working with right now. We just minutes ago got this, got to here. This ending where Iris told us about a secret organization that wants to kill her, and they're trying to broadcast an AI into space with a satellite. And we went into her Minecraft brain, and the game crashed a bunch of times while we were in there. And we just finished that, and she just died of a brain aneurysm or something very suddenly. And so now we have gone back to right here. So before we went down this way, and down here is the ending where you heal Ota's and his mom's relationship by spying on their dreams, and then that's one of the endings. And so now I've gone back up here, and I'm just doing the interview right before we go into her somnium, just to refresh our memories on the situation before we go into her somnium. So that's what we're working with. Day 6 on Wednesday. I wish it was dead almost. Her eyes were gouged out. Yeah, the gouging eyes, it's a bit rough.
Laid out on the counter.
And Dante had to gouge her eye out at that part too.
Hook in his jaw.
And that's just
And all
rough.
you need to do is put the 3 beer kegs on the counter.
You
Yeah.
think a teenage girl could have done that?
I'm sure it was hard. The kegs weighed 55 pounds each. That's not impossible.
I guess it isn't impossible.
After that, hook the other end of the wires and
Yeah.
then...
The 3 kegs weighed 100. Renju weighs.
Yeah, so somebody propped him up with the
What?
kegs as a
Considering the state of
counterweight.
the crime scene, it's clear Renju was killed elsewhere and brought to where we found him. If Iris is the. I know you're going to say you.
Unfortunately,
I know how she did it, I know. She moved the body by putting it in the oil drum. And the elevator. Oh no. Managed to move the corpse to Sunfish Pocket. Oh, I guess his watch to prove that he was in the oil drum. Because we found his watch in the drum. So someone put his body in the oil drum and just rolled him right through. Like they were gonna roll him off of Niagara Falls.
Do you know what this is? It's Renju's favorite watch.
His
This was
lover
discovered
gave it
inside
to
an empty
him.
oil drum at Sunfish Pocket.
Hey, Date. I know you're on a roll right now, but could you please report things like that according to protocol?
What are you trying to say?
No, I won't.
I'm saying it wouldn't be so hard to move a body if it were. You would just have to roll it.
So you're saying, which is how the watch came off, but the suspect.
I'm not saying
Mhm.
anything, just pointing out.
Yep.
I didn't do it. You don't even have any witness. If I were rolling an oil drum in the middle of the street, people would have noticed.
You could have put it in a car and driven it.
I don't have a license.
Doesn't mean you can't drive. Even an AI can drive nowadays.
Are you mocking me?
Don't make sudden outbursts like that.
Dang, he's making fun of me. I can't even drive. I don't even have a driver's
Just be
license.
quiet.
You making fun of me,
Who are
Date?
you talking to?
I don't have to put up with that.
Anyway, Iris, you weigh about 105 pounds, right?
How tall is she that she weighs 105 pounds? Oh my lord.
Or less.
That is none of your business.
No, I mean that your weight is relevant to the case. If the oil drum was used to transport the corpse, then the possibility of the suspect being around 105 pounds is extremely likely.
Yeah, because the elevator recorded the weight of what was in there. I remember. Elevator, Renji's weight, and the weight of the oil drum? I guess? Yeah.
Iris, on which floor is...
On the second.
Second
That's right.
floor.
So, I checked it. Before the corpse was discovered, the elevator only stopped at the second floor once, at 8:50, and we discovered that the total
8:55.
cargo weight on the elevator was about 310 pounds.
Mhm,
Renji
mhm.
weighed 160. The oil drum weighs 44. Together, that's about 205. Subtracting that from 310.
This doesn't look good.
Why are you?
Now, this obviously doesn't prove you're the murderer. A lot of people weigh 105 pounds.
Oh,
Or someone could have put 105 extra pounds in the elevator, sent it up,
Oh.
taken the stairs.
that's our
Throw us off
feeding the
the train.
cat alarm.
However,
We'll take our scheduled break once the
Don't turn around.
cutscene's done.
why not?
She's texting. She's texting in class,
Relax on
Date.
the wall.
Give her detention.
There are several cameras in this room.
Okay. It is 9 o'clock. That means it's time to feed my cat. So, we're going to take our scheduled 9 o'clock break. It'll be about 5 to 10 minutes. And you know what? Just because I love you guys so much. I'm gonna put the Dog of Bay soundtrack back on just for you guys. Because I know you love it so much. Alright. Break time. We will be back in about 5 to 10 minutes. So go, and this is your time to go get a snack, refill your drink, go pee pee poo poo if you need to, go feed your cats. We'll be right back. 10 minutes.
ささやく誘惑がヒットするバイブレーション Sunrise goes down 水まみれで Sunrise goes down 絡み合う愛は激しい求め合うその時が愛の姿真実 Oh, 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 oh 愛し合う愛し合う二人桃色のキスして倒れ込む朝日に幻惑がループするセンセーション Sunrise goes down 水まみれで Sunrise goes down 絡み合う愛は激しい重ね合うその愛に時を止める真実 Oh, 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 oh 愛し合う愛し合う二人重ね合うその愛に時を止める真実 Oh, 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 oh 愛し合う愛し合う二人
街角に火が灯り鳩場に無敵が鳴くバラ色の夢があった I lost fantasy 人生は歌方の人よのシャンパンだから流れゆく時に酔う I get fantasy 花火のように輝くあれもこれも消え思い出を忘れて
Okay, we're back. Cats have been fed. I peed out all of my milk tea, and now I'm ready to drink more milk tea. Though it's a little bit room temperature now. Okay. Where's my controller? Okay. So. Oh wait, no. No! Back. Let's...
Two surveillance cameras installed.
Okay, so this is where we catch Iris texting Ota to be like, oh, they're gonna arrest me! Help me, Ota! You're texting, idiot.
She's fidgeting. She
That's what it. But we need to confirm. We need to
Texting
know
in
that-
class.
Yes.
How would I do that?
Yep. Let's get through this so then we can get her summoninium. And then hopefully we can finish that and start the next branch of the path before the end of the stream.
Shit.
Again, why no confiscate phone before police interview? Come on now. Want to save me? Ooh. I won't tell anyone about that thing, not if they torture
Iris,
me.
what are you thinking? What is that thing?
I don't know if I even remember
Answer
what
me,
that
Iris.
thing is.
She's definitely hiding
I think Ota
Date.
does tell us, but I don't know if I remember.
Sync with her.
Alright, we're in it. Yeah, I don't want to hear anything from you, Mr. Gym Leader. Gonna fucking betray me.
Not a problem. Get it started.
The time limit is 6 minutes.
If your lover asked you to allow a convicted criminal to go free, would you do it? Yeah, you know, we do have like a very sort of resistant Iris in this timeline, right? She's not as like trusting of us, not as nice to us as she obviously becomes in the
What is
second
this
timeline we
place?
played through.
It looks depressing. How is this related to Iris?
Unknown, but there must be a connection.
Iris.
So if we recall, this is the room that the sync machine is in.
Somnium scan. Activate.
Please don't crash the game. We didn't crash in this one last time we played it, so hopefully it'll be fine. Okay. Let's save the game. There. Okay. So last time we played, we did, I don't know, I will have to figure out how to do things in a different way than before. That I'm not 100% sure how to do that. Hit it or spin the dial. I don't even remember what I did before. I don't know if it matters. Hit it like the Fonz would do.
Fixing it by hitting it is an old-fashioned approach.
Well, this is an old-fashioned.
I think I did do that last time because I do like doing it Fonz style.
just now?
A child's drawing of a rat.
Iris must have drawn it.
It is not yet possible to determine that. Let's continue the investigation. There is much to interact with.
I'm assuming we're gonna have to... Oh, no, that branch is right at the beginning. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Oh, okay, okay, hold on, hold on. Retry, retry. Oh no, I can only... Dang it. Okay, hold on. Let's restart it from the... I didn't realize the branch point was gonna be just, like, immediately. The branch is just whether or not you hit the TV? Yeah. God, the skip function's good. That's a fast skip and I like it. Okay. Spinning that dial this time. Did I feed my cat yet? I did. Oh my god, that's just... Who the shit is that? Who was that? What the fuck? That's all it took to go down a completely different path? They knew hitting the TV was gonna be a more attractive option because people like Fonzie. They knew that that's what people were gonna want to pick first, so the second one's got the, like, sneaky, like, insidious nugget hidden behind it. Wow. Yeah, this is some Jigsaw bullshit right here.
It is difficult to believe, but these are the faces of the victims of the original Cyclops killer.
Ooh. Now, how would Iris have those in her brain?
What is going
How would
on?
she know that?
We should continue. There are more objects to inspect now.
Oh boy. Alright, so we're just on this. That's all it takes to get on the other path. Holy moly. I thought it was gonna be more complicated. Like, remembering this Somnium, I thought, like, oh, surely, like, we'll have to use the weapons in a different way, or, like, kill the, you know, pictures of the animals in a different way. No, just... it's just how nice you are to the television. Is this her next lesson to get the Iris's mind? I don't understand the structure of your question, but if you'd like to see it again, our chart, we are here. And we've now, I believe, started the branch to go to this, to that, whatever this is. I believe is now where we're headed, since I picked the second option for that TV at the beginning. So. Alright. There's a dummy. There's door. Oh, thank you for your Jigsaw speech. Whoa, the dummy's in the mirror over here. Whoa. Whoa, creepy. There's a gun hanging from the ceiling, and also a oil barrel, and there's... Okay, are we recreating Renju's murder here? Let's check out the mirror.
A full body mirror.
God, this negative timey shit. Talk, look, punch. Well, punch is the fastest. Well, give it a try. I'm not 100% excited. Or, I'm not 100% sure what we're gonna need to do here. I'm just excited for the new Saw X movie. Oh. That's why I'm doing it for Tobin Bell, because this is his last Saw movie of his legacy. Oh, I don't know who Tobin Bell is. Is that the director or something? I've never seen any of the Saw movies.
Why did you ask me to, pervert?
It's a little too yucky for my taste.
And I'm not a pervert.
But dang.
It won't break.
What was the point of that?
Well, at the very least, I spent the shortest amount of time with that one and got a timey, so that's still might have been a profitable thing to do in the end. Look at it.
A torso in the reflection.
A torso? Not you?
Is there any meaning to this?
Can't say. But what is going on?
That didn't really provide us much either.
A torso with a head.
If it has a head, is it still called a torso?
What would you call it?
I'd call it a dress form, because it's technically what it is. I mean, should we just choke it? I mean, if that's how Renju was killed. I know this doesn't work on, like, on the other branch we tried to choke. Whoa. Getting some scary effect. I don't know if that did anything for the Somnium, but Aiba, I think that unlocked something in her.
My consciousness is being affected.
Even I'm starting to feel like murdering.
I'm tired of this.
I went unconscious and went through a loading screen. Well, that did it. It strangled the body. Good job. And let's be thorough with our saving. I don't expect any crashes in this Somnium, but just to be safe.
4 minutes.
Boss, stop putting pressure on me. Operating table. You can't examine the barrel or the body anymore. There's the TV still. Medicine bottle's right here, I guess.
A drug bottle that holds some kind of liquid.
You just drink it. I mean, come on. I have to make her drink it. Come on. I gotta.
Pressure you.
Into drinking alcohol.
Is that what that is?
Is it alcohol?
Well, no.
I was just trying to make you drink poison.
This is for an investigation. I'm ordering you to drink it.
You are exploiting your position of power. I will set up a labor union.
The lighting in here actually makes it so you can see the difference between her skin tone and her clothing? Question mark color? So her skin is actually like, you know, peachier than her like dress that's white.
An AI labor union? Sounds dystopian.
I won't
Does.
drink it.
Fine.
Wow. I wanted something to fun to happen. Thanks. Thanks, Aiba. Just trying to make a good stream. Your life is at stake here because if you run out of time, that shotgun collar will be your tomb of fate. Hold on. I need some time to understand the idea of a shotgun collar. I need to, in my mind, try to put together what that means
Operating table.
and how that's assembled. What if we just went to sleep? I know in the previous Somnium, perform surgery was actually the thing we needed to do. Which I guess if we're reenacting his death, right? He was strangled and then his left eye was removed to presumably... Yeah, because they said that their eyes were removed post-mortem. Can you still sync with them if they're dead? Because I'm assuming the removal of the eye, the left eye, is because that's what you need to do with the prototype sync machine. No, I understand that it's, you know, a collar that's going to explodiate your head, but more my idea was, is it like a collar where there's a whole shotgun attached to it? Like a whole... There's some kind of frame that's holding an entire shotgun in place against your neck? That's very inconvenient. It's gonna be hard for me to puzzle solve with that. Oh no! Oh no! The shotgun collar worked! Shit! Oh no! Urban legend, look what you've done. Oh. The game is not responding. We did get a crash. I should have known better. We idled on one screen too long, and we know that the game doesn't like that. I should have been moving along. That's my fault. I mean, it's, Jigsaw's fault for putting the shotgun collar on the game and exploding its head off. That's why we made that safety save. Thinking ahead. Is this further? No. Oh, it actually is... Oh. I thought it would only kind of recall events in sequential order, but it actually recalled how, like, events between our jumping around. That's interesting.
4 minutes.
Okie dokie. So...
An operating table.
let's perform that surgery and see what that does. And if that
Who do you intend?
timing's really negative on us.
Can you just pretend to do it?
Pretend to do it?
So this... is this, like, theoretically taking Renju's eye out, right? Is, like, what the reenactment is here. Because we didn't... this was part of the Somnium in the other branch, too.
What's happening? How disappointing.
Damn. I thought it might trigger a memory to recreate itself or something.
Perhaps you should abandon that line of thinking.
Ooh. Oh. It worked in the other timeline and they played with my expectation. Mirror is still active and TV is active still.
A full
What can we do? Talk. Yeah, unfortunately, our psychic surgery did not result in a key, unfortunately. Turn the dial again? Uh-huh. Oh, I guess we're just... Okay, so they're meaning for us to recreate, because the first time we saw a strangling, and we had to strangle the dummy. And now... Well, people are being beaten in the head with a rock.
original Cyclops killer. It appeared to be the second victim.
What is going on? Iris has something to do with the first Cyclops case?
Unknown. I do not have enough information.
What if all this stuff is just in her head because she loves true crime?
Indeed.
And like all of this,
The oil drum, shelf, and another torso have been added.
all of this is just in her mind because she's listened to a billion like true crime podcast episodes about the Cyclops killer.
You have less than 2 minutes, Date.
Yeah. Keep your shirt on, boss. So we need to blast this dummy in the head. Or possibly that dummy. I know that in the other route in this... It's also that gun. Would that gun break the mirror if it shot? I know we use the gas canister to, like, jettison something in the other branch of this puzzle. I don't know.
Similar to a fashion mannequin.
Choking is probably not gonna work this second time. Oh, there's a rock! Oh no, that's the head. They don't just give me a damn rock to do the beating with. I'm wasting precious seconds walking around.
A common gas canister.
Open the valve. Kick. Smell. Kick.
You okay?
I do like that.
It hurts. I might not be able to stand for a while.
Don't give up. I believe in you.
It's very funny when someone kicks something, but then just hurts their own foot.
I believe that you are more of a sadist than you let on.
You don't even have a physical foot.
A common gas.
Opening the valve. I don't know that I feel confident that any of these will do anything. I'll try it. We can always just restart it once we know what to do. Yeah, I can't open it.
If you can't, then
It is meant to be close.
I think so.
See, I was wondering if we'd pick it up and, like, bash him over the head with it. Is there anything? Shelf. Oh, only this shelf is interactable.
Only a shelf.
What if we push the shelf?
That shelf sticking out.
Oh, there's something on top of it. I didn't even notice that. Free rock. Yeah, right. It wouldn't have hurt if you just wore shoes. Come on. Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, I thought it was gonna hit her on the head, man.
Metal ball must have fallen off the shelf.
Why would anyone put that there?
Oh, wow. That prompt. Beat it to death, baby.
You have 1
An
minute
iron
left.
ball.
Yeah. Throw, kick. Throw, I guess?
Where should I throw?
Throw it that way.
Understood. It is unexpectedly light.
Is she gonna actually do like a good...
All right.
Nah, form's not great. Nah, form is not great. Oh, you got him though. He's out. I think we're probably gonna run out of time in this section.
I feel like that ball hit me in the head.
Now, a TV and an old book have appeared.
Oh, I love an old book.
This is the last time.
Alright, at least now we understand the structure. of what we're doing here. We may run out of time, but we'll be able to redo it pretty fast, at least.
An old-fashioned...
Turn that dial, baby. Show me the goods. No, that's only the bads. That's down at the warehouse. They were down at the Okiura warehouse just then.
The original Cyclops killer.
Why does Iris know that?
There is a
Interesting
possibility
too
she
that
saw it
like
online or
these
on
murders are all different methods.
She even reproduced the circumstances of the killing. Would her imagination explain that?
Like I said, she might just be really into true crime. Jigsaw, you watching this? You see how
Date, we have no direct evidence.
I'm just
For
schooling
now, we must continue investigating.
on your puzzles? 35 minutes, that's like 100. 26 seconds, that's like 100 years. I can do 100 puzzles in that time, no problem. So we've got to get to the gun. Where's the next torso? Oh, Big Rock. Where's the other torso that we would have to shoot? Oh, I guess it's the one in the mirror. Because I did notice that the gun seems pointed at the mirror earlier, so it would make sense. Oh, I can select it from down here even.
Is it real?
It appears that way.
Jump. Before I do that, do I need ammo for this gun? That's my one concern, is will I need ammo?
Just a locker.
You know, let's just jump and we'll see what happens.
Please, Shonen.
Yeah, baby.
Don't say it.
Oh, come on, you can't like jump 100 feet in the air. This is a dream.
Best I could. I am not a cyborg, and thus I cannot reach that height. This is not my fault.
Interesting that you think a cyborg could.
Blaming you.
Well, I guess before we run out of time, let's look at that book.
It is a thick book.
Could throw the book. Let's throw the book.
Fly away now.
What else could happen?
It disappeared.
Maybe it wasn't that special.
Okay. That's nice. Cool.
Time's up.
Yeah. Time's up my ass.
A full body.
Since there's a giant ball up there, I'm wondering if that is going to be somehow relevant because it's weird.
A drug bottle.
I'm wondering if opening the locker is the key. Can I get over there, do you think? Oh, nope, I can't with this in the way. Yeah.
Just a locker.
1 second left. Open it. And then fail. Yeah, that's what happened in... Oh, and did that move the...
It's all right. More importantly,
Oh. Oh. Oh, we've activated some kind of Rube Goldberg machine. All right. Mm-hmm. I only had 1 second left, and this is taking a while. Yeah. Yeah, uh-huh. Tell me more. Yeah. Oh yeah, the breakfast machine song. The, from Pee-wee's Playhouse, right? Oh my god. Yeah? Lord! Well, with 1 second left, I clutched it out, baby. I fucking clutched it out. Damn, she even has that lady's actual face. Or yeah, from Pee-wee's Big Adventure, sorry. Maybe it might be time to rewatch Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Considering Pee-wee's unfortunate passing. Maybe it's time to rewatch that one. Well, I clutched it out in 1 minute, so how do you like that, Jigsaw? I clutched it out in what literally the last 1 second. So, what do you want? Jigsaw, kiss my ass. Eat my shorts, cowabunga. Huff my farts. What's Jigsaw's voice like? He's like,
damn, I'm impressed. 1 second left on the clock. I was sure you were going to Paris, but that device on your head was going to explode. But hey, you win some, you lose some.
I'm glad that Jigsaw can be a good sport when he, you know, when things don't go his way, he can accept it.
Women are without a doubt the victims of the original Cyclops serial killings.
Also interesting that Iris saw... She imagined just photos taped to the ladies' faces for most of them, but that very last one... That was that whole lady she had in her imagination. And that's a bit interesting.
That means...
Nothing would kill her. I'm pretty sure there was nothing in her head. Hey! I'm a genius. If you've watched this channel long enough, then you should know that I'm the smartest person on Twitch.television. So, if you know, if some kind of horrible head exploding death trap were strapped to me, tons of gigantic pulsing brain matter would go everywhere from my huge smart brain. So there.
The murders that occurred 6 years ago.
6 years ago. Oh,
These
my
memory
amnesia.
fragments that coalesced in
Ouch.
insomnium.
No. That means the person who killed them was...
Oh, that was us reflected in that glass. I was too busy making jokes about Jigsaw to notice. So is that's this timeline's things that us Dante were this we were this original Cyclops killer, and that's why the boss won't tell us about the Cyclops killings, because she doesn't want us to know that we're a murderer and that she amnesia'd us 6 years ago and then re-employed us? Is that the direction we're going? Because that's also bonkers. Boss, please. About the original Cyclops
Didn't I tell
killings.
you? The entire case is a state secret.
Ma'am, I'm starting to wonder if my memories were a state secret, and that's why I no longer have them.
No matter how many times you ask, I won't tell you anything.
I think this is I mean, there's a million times in this game where we have committed human rights violations. But this time, it's against me. What about the original Cyclops? Can I just keep...
The Cyclops killer appeared 6 years ago. I lost my memory 6 years ago. There has to be some kind of connection.
There isn't. It's a coincidence.
Mm-hmm.
Really.
Maybe she doesn't even know. Why did this appear?
You can't dream of something you know nothing about.
That means Iris must know about the killings.
I would still say that
6
true
years
crime
ago,
might be
Iris
to
was
blame.
12.
Did she witness the crime at age 12?
There was definitely a witness to a few of these crimes in the background there, but they looked like adults.
Not just one, but all four?
Top secret, huh? Why don't you tell Date the truth before I put a death trap in your neck, boss, if that's your real name? Do we know boss's name? Hold on. Boss. Do we know her real name? We do not. Just boss. Her birthday's on December 21st, though. Her skills are grasping people's weaknesses, applying pressure, and making them obey. So, that's for, you know, certain people to get horny about. That's for you guys out there.
Help me understand this. What I saw during the sink earlier, that was the scene of the original Cyclops serial killings, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So the person doing the killing was the original Cyclops killer.
Right.
Did you see him? He was
me!
Saw your face. The original Cyclops killer was...
Can't be. That's
Okay,
impossible.
now it seems like she doesn't know.
I cannot say that for certain. You have no memories past 6 years ago.
So perhaps, Mr. Date, you are the killer.
I don't remember when he said this, but oh my god.
You're missing your left eye, so you steal them from others.
Yeah, it's not established
I'm kidding.
when I lost my left eye, to be
You
fair.
can't be the Cyclops killer.
Date could have just been born without a left eye, for all we know.
Really?
Of course not. Do you think I would hire a serial killer?
Maybe.
You interrogated Iris before the sink. What you saw in the Somnium was just a manifestation of the fear you put in her.
Likely story. What do you think? About the original Cyclops killer.
Remember what the boss said this morning. The original Cyclops killer has yet to be brought to justice.
Mm-hmm.
After the investigation got going, it was taken over by the government and classified. That was the last we heard anything about it. Of course, they paid lip service to the idea that the investigation was ongoing, but in reality, it was dropped completely.
About the original and new instance.
I don't believe there's any meaningful connection. Between the original and new Cyclops serial killings, I mean.
Why is that?
The culprit is not the same. I am absolutely certain the original Cyclops killer could not have committed these crimes.
How can you be so sure?
Because I can. Don't worry about it. Just trust me.
Well, when you say it like that, it makes me worried about it, my man. I don't, in crime investigation, you can't say just trust me. We need evidence, bud. Yeah. Man, I didn't know Jigsaw was such a dedicated member of chat. He says, but I know, because I was there during the Cyclops killings in the case, the Jigsaw murders when I retired. I noticed you were the suspect the whole time and you didn't want anyone to know. That's why I tested you like I did Amanda with the reverse bear trap. What's a reverse bear trap? Something that untraps bears? No, you wouldn't, but you would remove his memories to be complacent to your cause. The fact that she sounded kind of surprised to see me reflected in that Somnium mirror makes me wonder if it's possible that she doesn't know. Like, maybe I was. And maybe she just doesn't know the identity of the original Cyclops killer since he technically was never caught. Right, so...
The Sinker does not always experience the somnium they expect. Dreams are pieced together from memories, even repressed subconscious ones.
I like this. This is like the second time we've asked him this thing, because he uses the same, like, photo example in the other branching path, and it's like these two guys in some kind of Greco-Roman amphitheater or something.
When using the sync machine for an investigation,
Don't know that one. I've never seen the movies, but I've seen that thing. I've seen the things where... I've seen the thing where they have a bear trap that's on their head, like, that's around their neck. You know, and it'll, like, snap and cut their head in half or whatever, but, like, that's not a reverse bear trap, that's just a regular bear trap, just on your head. Like, that wouldn't be a reverse. There's nothing reverse about that bear trap. If that's the thing that we're all thinking of. A reverse trap would just be not a trap. It would be something to release. So I don't think... Unless, do they call it that in the movie? I mean, I've never seen it. It's a reverse one because it pulls open? What, does it, like, rip your head open or something? Is it like that? If so, I don't think I've seen that then. That would be a reverse bear trap if it pulls open. That makes sense. I understand that.
That is why we see them so often inside.
Kinetic from your upper and lower jaws. Oh, okay, okay.
So useful for criminal investigations.
I get you.
But this is not a guarantee. We cannot control the content of our dreams, after all.
That's why I dream about being in a mall so much. I haven't been to a mall in probably more than 15 years now. But I dream about being in a mall all the time. And not one I've ever been to, just like a non-existent mall. And I always dream about being really hungry and wanting to, like, get some kind of overpriced mall food.
It's like I told you before. Dreams are pieced together from memories, even repressed subconscious ones. This can be expressed as an equation.
Oh, I
Dream
love it
D
when
equals
dreams are made into
memory A
equations.
plus memory B plus memory C. This, of course, means that Dream D is a fictional event.
Yeah.
However,
I
the
get you, I
same
get you.
cannot necessarily be said about memory A, B, and C. Those happened in reality. In
Yeah.
other words, fiction is built from combinations of reality.
Whoa!
That's what I saw in Somnium earlier.
Deep. Whoa.
I believe Iris actually witnessed those events.
That does. You say that, but I don't. Again, especially as we have played through this game so far, I'm feeling less and less confident in how representative the Somniums are of any kind of real events, and how accurate they are in determining the solutions to crimes. I think so far they've been a pretty bad indicator of things that have happened. Whoa, okay, hold on. Are all memories real? Whoa, now we're getting really deep.
Pewter, you said that memories happen in reality, right? But what about false memories? How do we know?
Ooh,
if
I
the
love
memory
talking about
really
false
happened?
memories. Because it's so easy
Even false memories
to
are
falsify
built
your own
from
memory by
pieces of
accident.
real ones. If you disassemble those pieces, you will find real events.
What about things you see in movies?
Yeah, but there's
or
also a lot
television?
of fake stuff put in.
The events might be fictional, but the experience is not. Our imaginations are limited to what we have seen. We cannot invent something whole cloth.
See, I was hoping he'd say that 'cause the thing that I learned about memory that is, like, wild to me is that, like, the way the human memory works, you don't actually remember an event. You remember the last time you remembered it. And so that's why it's really easy for stories that you tell over and over again over the course of years to become somewhat different over time, and maybe include things that were not in the original first time you told it after you experienced the memory. Because every time that you recall something that happened, you're just recalling the last time you recalled it. And that's just how human memory, like, stacks on itself. So keep that in mind. Your own memory is fallible. Don't have too much confidence.
In the Somnium earlier, I saw someone else who might be the criminal. Who was he?
I wouldn't know.
Okay, what if the Cyclops killer is my twin brother? Or if Date is an AI personality developed from the original Cyclops killer, and I'm like an artificial person that was made 6 years ago, and so that's why I don't have any memories from before that. You know, if he doesn't have any memories from 6 years ago, does he not have people he used to know before 6 years ago? Like...
Dante, it looks like Iris is about to wake up.
Got it.
Alright. See how she's gonna feel after this one.
Hey, Iris. About that dream earlier.
I'm wondering, are we some kind of a replicant-like thing?
dream?
Is it possible?
There is no point in asking her, Date. The subject of a sync does not experience somnium in the way that you do. They will not remember it.
And what about the Cyclops killer from 6 years ago?
Cyclops killer?
Do you suppose you feel really
remember hearing
well
about it in the
rested
news,
after
But I was just a little girl. I don't remember
after
anything
being in a sync?
specific.
Like, did you
You
sleep
don't?
super good or super
No.
bad?
What about the scene of the murder?
I don't know. I've never been there.
But
Dreams are pieced together from memories, even repressed subconscious ones.
Well, now hold on. So, also, repressed memories are not real. Hold on.
You can't dream of something you know nothing about.
Let's not get excited. Repressed memories are not a real
Dante,
thing.
could you take Iris home?
Repressed memories are just,
Not enough evidence to hold her.
fabricated ones that people are usually manipulated into believing are real.
The law demands that we release her.
I like Date's like, I don't want to follow the law. I want to keep detaining this 18-year-old. Now, are we driving her home? I wonder.
Date, could we make a stop first?
Sure.
You want to go, like, stop at the 7-Eleven and get a big gulp?
It's a bar in Golden Yokocho.
You
Oh!
know about that place?
Oh!
Yeah, Mr. Okiura took me before.
Oh!
Why do you want to go there?
There's something I want to talk about.
I want to talk to
You can't
Mama,
talk
because I
here.
love her.
It might take a while.
Oh my gosh, okay.
What do you think?
What does that mean?
There's no reason to refuse. Besides, there's a lot I want to ask her too.
Yeah.
All right, sure.
Slurpee and... Can I tell you the truth? I don't think I've ever been to a 7-Eleven. They're not as common around here. We tend to have Get-Go's around where I live. And I also don't ever go to gas stations and convenience stores really in general because I don't drive a car. So I never get gas. There's one in town? Yeah, I know there's one around, but I don't live right near any. Like, I don't think I've ever been to a 7-Eleven. If you're gonna, like, if I was asked, like, hey, if you're gonna go to a convenience store, where do you want to go? I would probably pick Sheetz. Just because for no real particular reason in my mind, I feel compelled to think that Sheetz is a higher quality convenience store. I don't know why. I also haven't been to a Sheetz since I was in elementary school. So, I'm basing that on nothing, but Sheetz is PA only. Yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah, I never thought I'd run into you here.
I was nihiling with Tessa earlier.
I guess he's an adult. He can come here. Also, nihiling?
She said she was going to Marble, so...
Hey, Attack on Titan. Hey, bud.
I got here just before you did. Look, I was really worried about her. She was about to be charged.
I was pissing my pants because my oshi was in trouble with the cops. What about your phone? I thought your phone was broke.
This is my new one. You're thinking of the one I dropped in that puddle.
Mm-hmm. Where Mom at?
Oh, she left a little while ago.
I thought he was gonna be like, she's in the back getting me some orange juice.
She said something
I
about
wanted some
willing to
apple
help an
juice.
acquaintance.
God, she's going to see
She
Renju.
told me to watch the place until she got back.
Call her now.
Not at all. It's my first time here.
I wasn't surprised. Mama's always depended on the kindness of strangers ever since she opened Marble. Almost called it Marvel. What was that thing? Did you get that thing?
Nicely. I want to ask you something, Ota. It's about a Nile message you sent Iris. You said you wouldn't tell anyone about that thing.
That thing?
That you'd stay quiet no matter what. What were you talking about?
Good to see him. How's his mom? Still got brain damage and suffering from the negative natural effects that the government won't aid in? Yeah, probably.
Well,
It's very odd to me. I feel playing Japanese games regularly. I want to know more about the Japanese healthcare system because it is a sticking point in a lot of Japanese games of like being in medical debt. And I was always under the impression that like they had some kind of like government sponsored healthcare, like you didn't and like that it wasn't super expensive over there like it is here in America. So I don't know. I want to know more about this.
I'll tell her about the two-witter thing. I swear I'll do it.
It's called X now, Date. God, get with it,
Fine. Just
old
tell everyone else,
man.
okay? But before I tell you, who's that?
Well, the way that makes it seem like there's a ghost behind me.
What?
At the door. Someone's standing outside.
An assassin? Who is it? Is it? Wow. Ota just fucking knocking me out all the time. How many times in this game is Ota going to knock my shit out? Come on. God, where's this gonna lead? Because last time he knocked me out, it led to a whole thing with the warehouse and she almost got cut in half. But now... now I don't know where this is gonna go. Is anyone gonna get cut in half in this?
Where am I?
My head was killing me and my memory was foggy. My memory's already really bad. I felt a pain in my neck from the being tased. Mama, I got tased. You know what? If I was gonna get tased anywhere, this is the place I would want to be tased, because I know Mama would take care of me. She would look out for me.
It looks like you're awake now.
Mama, I got tased. Oh, in Back to the Future. He does dress a little McFly-y. I could see it. Put a puffy jacket on that boy, I could see it. Like the puffy vest. Where's Ota?
Ota? The boy I asked to watch the bar?
I'd say he's too old to be called a boy, but yeah.
He was already
I like
gone when I
Mama
came back.
also is like, I thought he was like 12.
All I saw
Who'd be
was you
Biff?
getting your beauty sleep on the
Me.
floor.
Date.
Damn it, Ota. What are you thinking?
It appears that he took off with Iris.
What were you doing during
And then
all this?
Iris would be the doctor. The doc, of course.
My power was shut down due to the stun gun. I have rebooted in safe mode and am now operational.
You would hope that kind of hyperfuture technology, you'd put in some kind of, I don't know, resistance to high voltage. You would hope. What time is it, ma'am?
It'll be 3 o'clock soon. In the morning, of course.
Why don't you wake me up?
I tried. You wouldn't budge.
Yeah, I was
I
fucking...
thought you were passed out drunk, so I left you like that.
Damn.
But I didn't have a glass in front of me, right?
So you weren't drunk?
Girl, I got tased.
Didn't have a single drop.
Oh, I thought you were drinking straight out of the bottle. Just like the old days.
Mama, I got tased. Who's calling me?
Date, the boss. is
Boss, I
calling.
got
Oh, how
tased.
am I gonna report this one?
Okay. Before we answer, is she going to tell me to look at a live stream of something wild happening to Iris? Is that the direct? Is there still going to be some type of thing like that?
Date, listen. Stay calm, but this is an emergency.
And is it going to be the same setup? Or a different, weird, even weirder way of trying to kill Iris
Just know
on
the
stream?
killer- well, just watch the video.
Okay,
I
yeah.
sent the address to Iba.
Okay, yeah, sounds like. Nope, same thing. Still getting cut in half.
Iris.
So somebody looked in her somnium already. Other than me. She was hooked up to the illegal
No, that's...
sync machine already.
The criminal is streaming this live.
Iba, the source.
Identified. The Oki are a Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse, Koto District.
Okiura?
Date, focus. We need to get to the site, now.
Oh boy. Bah, so we was at the bar, I questioned him and he pulled a McFly on me.
Our destination is far from here. 20 minutes at the fastest.
Please let me make it in time.
What if we just don't make it this time and she gets cut in half?
That sick bastard.
We have the polar bear again. I wish that it was a different animal this time. just for no reason. Like it was just a different bear. If it was a walrus or something, just with no explanation, just a different animal.
I'll save you.
Ota.
Stay away from Tenta.
And so what we learned in the other branch is that his mother saw the bear doing that stuff and then I guess left, and then he showed up, tried to box the bear, and he got stabbed with his mother's knife, and then whoever was in the bear costume ran away. So we'll see if it happens the same way or not. Whoa. He's nervous. Whoa, Date's panicking. Wonder if Oda was set up or heard about it. Well, at least he...
No.
Wait.
Can't be.
Did Ota not manage to fend the bear off this time?
Stop.
That's the difference in this branch. Oh my god, it's gonna cut her in half! Here it goes! Oh! Oh! Ah, they got her! Oh no! Idol guts everywhere! Gachikoi around the world. Their cries can be heard from space. Don't, maybe pull over.
No.
You can't drive like this. You're gonna crash and kill yourself. Good thing there's never anyone else on the road. After that traffic accident that Renju was in, I guess everyone else cleared out. Everyone became anti-car. Yeah, I guess maybe Ota's dead too if he didn't save her. God, is she in there? Are her guts everywhere? Is she in two halves? Or do you think it was fake? Oh! Oh! Whoa! Wow! Oh, you can see the spine sticking out. Ooh! Uh-huh. Ota is in the bear costume in this. Oh my god.
There you are. Finally. I was looking all over for you.
Shocking, shocking developments. Oh my god, it's already past 10.
Rare, to to see you down like this.
Oh my god. Why do we always have to end the stream at the shocking parts? Oh.
But it's understandable. You blame yourself for this, don't you? Beating yourself up about taking Iris to Marble.
To be fair, that kid dang tased ya. They got themselves killed as far as I'm concerned. Like those two idiots took matters into their own hands and it was a mistake. So,
And about letting Ota get the upper hand on you. Am I right? Shall I tell you what Investigation HQ thinks? Ota Matsushita is a criminal stalker who committed murder-suicide.
hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on a sec. How? I guess he would have pulled the lever for the blade to go down and then gotten on the table, I guess? Because I was trying to think, like, how would he have pulled the thing if he was laying on the table? But I guess it's possible since the blade goes down kind of slow, like we saw.
Ota had a selfish love for Iris. He was under the delusion that Iris loved him too.
I mean, this is just what HQ thinks. It's always possible that the murderer just, since he had already beaten up Ota anyway, and possibly killed him, that maybe he just put Ota, like, in the bear suit and then put Ota up on there and just, like, sawed him in half and left.
But Iris refused Ota. So Ota decided that he and Iris should be together in the afterlife, killed her, then killed himself.
But then why the, like, pretending to save her on the live stream then, by this logic? Just so people on the internet thought he was cool in his final moments, I guess.
That's ridiculous. Ota would never kill Iris. And how do you explain the other two murders? Iris's left eye was hollowed out.
Yeah, right, like, she's obviously got some, like, that's obviously Cyclops' killer thing, and Ota is not related to the Cyclops murders, because he just doesn't have anything to do with it.
Just like Renju and Shoko.
Boss has the
Those
same
three murders
hairstyle
were
as
definitely
Aiba.
executed by the same person. The new Cyclops killer.
Yeah, I mean, their hair is swept back. I think Aiba's hair is down. I think Boss has her hair in, like, a ponytail or something.
No way that's Ota. Too many pieces don't fit. Too many contradictions, like killing Iris.
Yeah, but HQ wants to make it an easy story so they don't have to investigate.
Such as?
Alright, save. Man. God. Just, it's getting intense around here. Oh, wait. Oop. I'm spilling tea. I got so excited. I'm spilling my tea all over my computer. Ugh. Hold on, before we go.
That's a lot of nuts!
That's a lot of nuts. You're right. Let's look at our flowchart. Okay. So this is, Ooh. Look at the picture on this section. Oh, here we're going. Going back out this way. Guess we'll have to find out next week. Oh, we'll have to find out what happens next week. But that was a lot of nuts, you're right. Well, If you want to see what happens, come back right here to this Twitch channel next Thursday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time, as that is when and where I stream every week. If you feel that you can't wait that long, then you could consider checking out my social medias listed up there above my head, and also in the Linktree link below the stream. If you enjoy handmade arts and crafts, plush dolls as you might call them, then I would recommend following me on social media, as that is what I make professionally every day. And just as a little sneak preview, commissions will be opening fairly soon. A new commission form will be open by next week, hopefully, if I can get it finished. But hopefully commissions will be opening within the next month or so. So if you want to commission a plushie from me, then consider going to my website, ultrapancake.card.co. That's card with 2 R's. There's a whole section in there with my commission information that you should check out. And watch my social medias for updates on that. Oh, but that's it. Oh, I'm gonna have to go and think on these events. But I'll see all you stinkos in the funny papers, alright? Ugh. Ah! God, I try to hit my waving button. I try to hit my waving button, and it's gotta be fucking... My waving button won't even wave. My model is even stressed and won't wave. It won't do it. Well, then fuck all y'all, I guess. Bye!